Alright, folks, how we doing? Saturday, April 16th. It's a little later. I was watching the game. Unfortunately, I had plans. I couldn't make the video right away. So this is what we'll try to do for every playoff game. Let's bring you a quick post-game wrap-up. This one is for the Indiana Pacers and the Toronto Raptors. The Pacers going on the road and getting the win by 10, 190 over the Toronto Raptors. Now, we'll start with the Toronto Raptors. Obviously, there's probably a lot of nervous people up there in T-Town. This was the year they're supposed to get out of it. The last two series, while they could have won it, they could have just easily lost it. This is a series they have to win. And they are now 1-7, I believe it is, in opening games of the playoffs. And I can't blame their fans for being nervous. You had Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan, only 25 points between the two of them. 8 for 32 shooting, just not going to get the job done. Kyle Lowry was 4 for 9 at the line. So maybe, just maybe, I was correct in keeping Kyle Lowry off the All-NBA team in favor of Isaiah Thomas. We'll see what Isaiah Thomas does tonight. But the story of this game was the man, and I'm going to call him the sledgehammer from now on, Paul George. We talked about him a couple weeks ago. I gave him the honors yesterday. I gave him second-team All-NBA, and I put him on the All-Defensive team as well. Great season for him, and he showed it today. He's been a scoring machine when he needs to be. 33 points, 12 of 22 from the floor, 4 of 5 from behind the arc. Played very well. Monte Ellis also contributed nicely, had 15 points, 5 assists. Shot 5 for 12, not great, but not terrible. Jonas Valanciunas had the big game for the Toronto Raptors. He was in foul trouble, though. 12 points, 19 rebounds. It was really those fouls that killed him. 11 of those rebounds were on the offensive glass. So what Toronto can take from this, they were killing the Pacers on the glass. Offensive rebounding as well. They had a total of 20 offensive rebounds to the Pacers, 9, and a total of 32 defensive rebounds. So 52 rebounds overall to the 38 for the Indiana Pacers. They need to take that. They need to get focused. They can still win this series, but obviously some nervous times up in Toronto. And you got to really wonder about this team. Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan talked about how this year they were coming in with a sense of purpose, and they were mature, and they did not show it today. So we'll see what goes on from now. We got the Golden State-Houston game on. I missed most of it, as expected. Golden State is laying it to the Rockets right now. When that wraps up, we'll just give you a brief analysis. Of course, I didn't watch the game. Of course, then we have the Celtics and the Hawks, and then the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Dallas Mavericks coming up later. So be sure to check those out and get some updates with those as well. And keep moving forward. Why does that not seem right, though? Yeah, it is Dallas and Oklahoma City. I thought Dallas was the 7th seed. Obviously not. Clearly mistaken here. So we will. Memphis. Memphis dropped down to the 17. I'm sorry. A lot of information going on at once, but that's it. There's your recap. So the Pacers get the win on the road, take a 1-0 series lead, 190 over the Toronto Raptors. And of course, the big day by Paul George. I posted the video I did of Paul George a couple weeks ago on Facebook. You can always check those out. Congratulations to him as he continues to come back from that injury.